Hey y'all, it's Chris. I'm back with another video, and I really wanted to do one about my loc journey. So I have gotten questions about my locks, and you know, I felt like I wanted to kind of, before I get into actually doing loc journey updates, I wanted to like kind of give y'all a background on my locks, why I started them, when I started them, how I started them, all of that stuff. So um I'm trying to say, so okay, I guess I go into the background information first, and then I get into the questions that I've gotten. So as you can see, I am locked up, and I have it just into a little style right now. And so I can't say how long they are. They're probably about this, yeah, about this long. I don't know how that looks on camera, but they're pretty, and a pretty nice length, enough for me to be able to do styles with, that I feel comfortable wearing. And so I started my locks in May of this year. So this is July. So it's been May 16th is when I actually locked my hair. I attempted to lock my hair, like, I think a day or a couple of days before that, but it didn't work out. So I had to actually go and let somebody professional do it. And it was like one of those things where I had been wanting to start my locks for a while, but I always told myself I was going to start my locks when I turned 30 years old. I'm only 27, and I just felt like I didn't want to wait any longer. And I was in a place where I was like going through some things. And whenever women, when we go through stuff, we want to do something to ourselves. We either want to cut our hair off or color our hair or something like that. And my hair was already colored, like this red color that it is now. It was already that color. And I didn't want to color it again. So that was out the question. I didn't want to cut it because I knew eventually I wanted to lock. So I just didn't want to cut it. So it was like, okay, what are you going to do? So I was like, just go ahead and lock your hair. So me, I'm the type of person, when I set my mind on something, I'm ready to get it done like ASAP. So I wrote on Facebook that I was looking for recommendations, and people sent, recommendations for hairstylists. And I went with a young girl by the name of Mia, who is here in Houston. She's not from here though, and I think she's gonna be doing some traveling to Dallas. I mean, not Dallas, I'm sorry. Traveling to Vegas soon, and she's gonna be doing hair out there too. So she's really, really good, really sweet. She supports me with my ventures as I support her. So I love her and love her work. And I did not have a relationship with her, or I did not know her prior to going to her for my hair. It just so happened that I called, asked her did she have availability for that day. She said yes, and I went that day. That's how serious I was. So when I got them, of course it was new to me, but I loved them from that moment on. And I knew what I wanted to do. Like, my decision was already set, so I didn't regret. I didn't feel like I was going through an ugly stage. Like, no. Again, I talk about comparison all the time. You only feel that way when you compare yourself to somebody else. I think I look cute with my little baby locks, and I'm cool with it. So that's that. But yeah, so I will be 2 months locked. Well, I'll be on my journey, because I hate to say I'm locked, because my hair isn't officially locked yet. It's still it's in the budding phase, or bulbing phase, or whatever you want to call it. They're starting to thicken up, but it's not locked yet. So I have been on my lock journey for almost 2 months. It'll make 2, or for my lock anniversary or lockversary, I don't know, but my lock anniversary is on when is it, y'all? The 16th. I just said it. The 16th. So on the 16th of July, I'll be 2 months on this lock journey. And just so y'all can see, like I said, this is how it is. I may need to oil my scalp so y'all don't judge me, but that's how it is. That's how it is in the back. And let's see if I can show you the other side. And yeah. So yeah, I love them, and it is like the second best decision that I made with my hair, because the first best decision was to revert back to natural. Like, of course, we as black women are born with naturally kinky curly hair, and we do stuff to our hair and change it. So I had to revert back to natural, and this was actually my second time going back natural. The first time I did it was natural for about 3 or 4 years, and then after that I decided to cut my hair into like a short pixie cut, like Fantasia style type thing, for a little while. Wore that, then decided I would never get a perm again ever, and I didn't. A relaxer, it's not a perm, sorry. Decided I would never get a relaxer again, and I didn't. And so I stayed natural. I did color it. I think I just colored it twice. I colored it like I had like a highlight thing going on, and I had like a short shade. I'll probably try to post a picture if I can, like somewhere on here. But I had like a short tapered look, and it was black, and then it grew out a little bit, and it was still longer in the top but short on the sides, and it was like blonde and brown and all of that. Then I went back black, and then I did the red, and it's been this way ever since. So as you can see, I have new growth already, so my hair is growing. And I honestly feel like when we lock our hair, this is like where I feel like this is like what our hair naturally wants to do. So if we didn't do anything to our hair, if we didn't curl, if we didn't comb it, if we didn't brush it, if we didn't use chemicals or whatever, our hair would just lock, because that's what our hair naturally wants to do. And in that state, it just blossoms and does what it does. So that's what my hair is doing. Like, it is really growing, y'all. Like, I'm so happy that I did this. It's, like I said, the second best decision that I made. Now, being natural was one. This is the second one. And so I can't say what my journey will be like. I can't say what I will do in the future. But I don't see myself going back to natural, like just my natural loose hair. Because with twist outs and all of these products that everybody wants to swear by, and all, it's just too much trouble. I need simplicity. And that was the other reason why I decided to go natural. I mean, not go natural, decided to lock my hair. Like, I literally wake up and go. I can go work out, and I mean, if my hair get poofy at the roots, so like that's what it's supposed to do. I feel free. And I know that sounds like it's not true. Like, how do you feel free? I literally feel free. Like, I don't care about what I look like, because I feel like this is my natural beauty. I don't care how anybody else's hair is, because this is the choice. I actually stand by this choice. So I don't think twice. Like, I literally don't think twice. And it's funny because when I was just wearing my natural fro, which I loved, I didn't even wear it. I was always wearing weaves, getting my hair braided down and then putting a quick weave on to sew in, making a wig, closures, all that stuff. And it's nothing wrong with it, and I don't hate it now. But it's just like, I wanted to be in a space where I was like comfortable. Like, I wanted to just be like, I didn't want to keep changing my hair anyways. So I just decided to lock it. And I just, like I said, I feel free. I don't feel pressured by the trends and what's going on. I feel like I'm just like in my own world, and I'm cool with that. I don't really care about corporate and stuff like that, because I am not a part of corporate America right now. I'm an entrepreneur, so that doesn't bother me. I know a lot of people have that concern about, you know, different industries and different companies that don't want to hire. I think it's not against the law. They can choose not to hire you based on your hair. Yes, it's discrimination. Yes, it's racist in my opinion. No, it's racist. But it's the world that we live in. So I don't have to, thank God, be subjected to that type of thing. So that doesn't matter to me. But yeah, so the questions that I think that I've been getting about my hair were like, who started my hair. So I'll link her information down below. Her name is Mia. She's here in Houston, like I said. You know, people have asked me, you know, why, which I've already talked about why. You know, people have asked me about products. I don't retwist my hair myself yet. I probably can, but I just don't. And so yeah, but products, like when I do, what I will do is continue to oil my hair and my scalp. So I don't use grease because grease is heavy. I don't use waxes and stuff like that because that's just nasty and it creates buildup in your hair. So products like beeswax and um edge control. Black ladies, our edges are not supposed to be controlled. My edges, I mean, they lay pretty nice, but they're not controlled. You can't control me or my edges. No, but yeah, I don't edge control and putting that in your hair. It just creates buildup in your locks, and then I mean you can get that buildup out of your hair, but why even go through that in the first place? So I use nothing but oils in my hair, and the Mia, my stylist, that's all she does is use oils as well. I think she uses a butter too, and I've heard that butter is kind of heavy on your hair too, but honestly when butter melts it turns into an oil like consistency, and as long as I think you're monitoring how much you put in it and you wash your hair frequently, I don't see where the buildup will, because honestly my hair does not, when you touch my hair, it does not feel like I have anything in my hair. Even when she does it like on the first day, it's not super heavy. So I just use like olive oil, hair spray, which I'll probably post it like on my Instagram or something, or probably link it below because you can get it at any beauty supply, but I'll tell y'all exactly what it is in the comments, in the description box. But olive oil, like spray, like oil. I use this natural hair growth oil. It's like comes in like a white bottle with green writing on it, and has like a little red top. I use that on my scalp. I think that's it. And when it comes down to I'm trying to think if that's all I use. Yeah, that's all I use in my hair. And when it comes down to like shampooing, I don't shampoo my own hair yet because I go once a month to get my hair done. But I'm considering actually not going back for at least another month or two. Like for my 2-month retwist, I don't think I'm gonna retwist for the 2 months. I don't think I'm gonna retwist for the 3rd month either, because if you retwist a lot, you can have like really like, you have the Red Sea in your hair. I mean, I don't want for my parts to be so wide, and if you pull it, that's putting stress on your hair, and you have wide parts. Like I like the way my hair is now. This is, my parts are like, you can see the size of my parts. They're not super big. In my scalp, you don't see a lot of scalp. I have hair, my hair is thick, so I want it to stay thick. If you want your hair to stay thick, do not retwist every 2 weeks, every month. I mean every month, every 2 weeks or whatever. They recommend, everybody I think across the board recommends like going once a month for a retwist. Me personally, if you can stand it a little bit longer, then go longer. Because that just, you know, you won't be putting so much tension on your hair. Then too, when you actually do go get a retwist, it won't be, you'll see like a lot of new growth. And I'm, you know, that's the fun part about having it colored too, because I can actually see where my hair has grown. So over time, I don't know, don't hold me to it, but I'm not sure if I want to color my hair again, besides the color that's already on it. So as time progresses, this look black is gonna brown, because the hair's really not black, but the darkness, my roots, my natural color is gonna, you know, it's gonna be more black versus the red. So I'm excited about my hair. I look forward to seeing what it's gonna look like in a year. I don't really care about the whole month to month thing, because it's just like, I see a lot of growth within a month, but I don't want to like become anxious and start comparing and stuff, because just like we compare our shoes and cars and clothes and houses, people be comparing their locks, and honey, it's your hair. Like, it's just not that serious. So I rather not compare my locks to anybody else's locks. I love mine the way they are. I think I have about, funny story, I had my mom to count my locks for me, y'all. So I sat down on the floor and she counted them, and it wasn't very light in the room. It was kind of dark, but she was one by one counting my locks. She said, okay, I got 97. So something just, I was like, 97, Baba. Okay, so I said, okay, thank you. Literally, I was like, okay. I got up and we got like about 4 or 5 rubber bands, and I just went into the bathroom and I started counting them myself. And as I got as much as I could in one hand, I put a rubber band around it so I wouldn't count them again. Then I went to the next section and I had like all those rubber bands in my head, and I counted 100 and like 30, 129, 130 something. I just round up, but and I may be off by 1 or 2 or who knows, but I counted 129. I was like, now how did you get 97, Mama? How? My mama is 60. How old is Mama? Mama's grown. She always like, well, hell, I can't see anyway. So I just didn't care. But there's more than that, and I think you can't tell by your parts how big your locks are going to actually get, because when they swell up, they're going to swell up however they do. But if you want yours to be like a certain way or something, I think it makes sense to kind of palm roll them to kind of keep them into a formation where they're, you're training your hair. So to kind of keep them the size that like if you want a slimmer look or whatever, because I actually want mine to be, whatever they're gonna be, I'm cool with, but I actually want them to be tapered. So, I just kind of like palm roll mine or finger twirl them or something like that to kind of reinforce the twist. And yeah, so that's I think the background about my hair. I just wanted to like give that introduction into the whole Loc Journey segment of my channel. So if you have questions or if you want to see something specific, let me know. If you have locks, let me know about yours. I think it's so cool to have community around different aspects of our life. So if you have locks, then leave a comment, let's talk about it. How long have you been locked and all of that stuff. And I mean, I'm open to tips and all kinds of tips and all kinds of feedback. I don't have all the answers, sorry. So that's it. That's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you have anything that you would like to add, just leave me a comment and I would do my very best to respond. So you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day, and peace.